Mehmet, be quiet, I'm recording something. This may look like a normal Megaminx until I start rotating it. Now, you may see something up with it. Basically, I swapped these two colors. Why? Well, it's not just because of that solve. I've had this problem for a while now. At least to me, these are pretty similar looking shades, especially when you're going pretty fast, which is actually not true for me because I'm bad at Megaminx. Now you may be thinking, hey, maybe I have some sort of color blindness. You're right, but you're also wrong. I don't have any problems with purple or blue. I'm not going into detail with the color blindness I have. So, the purpose of this mod is to kick purple out of the bottom layer, so don't get confused with it between blue during F2L. What is the effect so far? Well, it temporarily raised my average by 20 seconds, but I've returned to normal now. Basically, I was just doing an F move, like this, and it just went. At first, I didn't believe it when Sebastian said the MGC Elite broke easily, because I've never heard of anyone breaking the MGC Elite before. Well, it turns out I was wrong, and many people have broken MGC Elites. What's the effect so far? I've stopped practicing 2x2. Do I have another 2x2? Yes. Do I want to use it? No. This may look like a normal 9x9, until I start rotating it. I'm just kidding, it's a normal 9x9. This may look like a normal 3x3, until I start rotating it. Oh wow, it's normal too. No, it's not. This corner came off. So basically, I was doing some normal solves until I heard this weird rattling noise when I turned it and shook it. I thought it was a loose magnet, so I turned every side until I found the piece. It was this one. I used a magnetic object to do an attraction test. This magnet was intact. This one was intact. This one was also intact. Then what the hell was the problem? I did something smart. I took this magnet out and there's a hole, and then I poked something through it, and then this entire corner stalk just went inside, and then it went outside. So then I looked inside this hole and I found something purple inside, rolling around when I was shaking it. I got it out. It looked something like this. See that hook at the very top? It hooks onto these holes, like this. Since these snapped, the stem had nothing to hold on to, so it just came out. What's the effect so far? I've been using the Tengen V1 as my main. It's the only other cube that fits my turning style without being broken like my 11M Duo. There are many problems for me using this as a main two-handed cube. It's crazy flexible, and the corner cutting and solves just isn't too good. It's uncontrollable, and sometimes it explodes. So, I've ordered a replacement 2x2 and 3x3. And turns out Daily Puzzles is moving warehouse. There's gonna be a 2-week delay. Perfect timing. What did I order? For the 2x2? I didn't want a WRS again, or an MGC, and I don't like the size of 50mm cubes. Seb reminded me about the Tengen Plus, which I tried as a comp, and it was pretty good, so I thought this was the best option. As for 3x3, I bought a Tornado V3 Pioneer. I like the frictionless feel of maglev, and I like core magnets. So that was the reason why. I feel like if a cube's too fast, just slow it down. And it's easier to slow down than to speed up a puzzle. This may be a problem, because I've heard tornadoes do break, but there isn't another 3x3 that I would like, unless it's the Bolcore RS3M, which also breaks, and I'm not spending money on a GAN, which led me to the Tornado V3. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Be careful with your cubes, look after your eyes, and lastly, subscribe.